What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to another video. I just got to camp, got the truck all set up, got the tent opened, the awning deployed, and I'm so excited to be back out. It's still pretty early. It's 4:22. I figured a quick little sandwich before we prep for dinner. And you might be wondering, well, George, what happened to your truck? Did you get a new truck? Did you get a new setup? The answer is no. This truck actually belongs to Roveroll, a company based out of Santa Fe Springs, and it's funny, I met them last year at SEMA, and recently also ran into them at the Overland Expo out in Oregon. Very sweet people. They invited me over to the facility to check out their product, and even at the show, I knew that there was something special about their product just because it was priced right and the quality was great. So went over to the facility, got to see their whole line of tents, their whole line of awnings and accessories, and even a canopy camper that's going to be coming out soon for the 3rd Gen Toyota Tacoma and the 4th Gen Tacoma. And I thought it was great. Even better, they allowed me and insisted that I would take their brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma out on the trails to test their product, which tells you a lot about a company, especially after owning Alley Cap, owning a bunch of different setups. Like, hey, take my product, take my brand new truck, and try it out for yourself. So guys, do me a favor, sit tight, enjoy this video, and if you like what you see, please share, like, and subscribe. For now, let's eat a sandwich. Now, I'm sure you guys know me pretty well by now, and you know that I love Kung Fu tonic seasoning. This stuff is great if you like grilling steak or even want to make some tacos or any type of fish. This stuff always complements it. And I recently went to the Overland Swap. I picked some up, of course. And then they also had some roasted macadamia ranch. Check this out. This guy makes it fresh. Fresh ingredients with some love. So this is what we're going to be using for our sandwich, and maybe for our steak a little later. But guys, I am so excited to try this out, and of course to be at camp on a Monday. Oh my god. Anyways, I promise I'm not hyping it up. Every time I'm at camp, I have such a blast. Guys, talk about a simple but delicious late lunch. We had the turkey sandwich, very simple. Turkey, the cheese, and the roasted macadamia ranch. That's all I needed for the settling of the stomach, if you guys know what I mean. Especially at camp, once you set up, you need some energy. That sandwich definitely hit the spot. But for now, let's go over the awning here. This is a 270 awning. It's freestanding at the moment, but it also has a pole that you can put down just in case it rains. It weighs 50 pounds, which is really light for being a freestanding 270 awning. They also have a bigger model, which is going to be 57 pounds. That one is 90 inches long. For those of you guys that have a full-size vehicle, that might be a better option for you. One thing that I like about the awning is the material. If you ever feel the canvas on other awnings, they just feel cheap. This actually feels pretty high quality. Everything is aluminum, and every piece of hardware is stainless steel. Best of all, you do have a little bag if you want to store something, and it also has a built-in LED strip that you can connect to any type of USB device to power that light. One thing that caught my attention when looking at the product was the black layer of canvas underneath. Most awnings will just have that single layer, and even if you're out and you're trying to stay away from the sun will just shine through it. The fact that this one has that extra layer down below will keep you guys pretty cool on a toasty day. I've covered the awning, which didn't take very long, but believe it or not, I'm already hungry. It's already, well, I guess it's been 2 hours. It's definitely time to get some grub going. But the tent, we'll go over it tomorrow morning. I do want to spend the night in it to really tell you guys what I think about it, my experience with it. Quality wise, the same quality as the awning. It's got the black canvas inside, which in the morning it's supposed to just keep the light out. It's got a power source, it's got a light inside, it's got the same coating on it which will deflect the rain. I mean, overall great quality, but again, I do want to spend one night and let you guys know what I think. Oh, also, when I opened it up, I saw that it has a port for a diesel heater or an AC unit. So pretty wild, really well thought out. But for now, let's make a steak. Once again, we can't forget the Computonic seasoning. This one's gonna be sea salt, garlic, and some additional ingredients. Gonna give it some love. Ooh. Alright, that's good. Mouth is watering already. Woo! Gosh, do I love camping. And for reals, guys, I'm excited to camp in this setup. You know, the canopy camper is dialed, it's great, but yeah, there's something about a rooftop tent. You know, the setup, the process takes a little longer, but I think that's what I enjoy the most and I miss. So yeah, it's gonna be a good night for sure. So now that we have the steak on the grill and we're talking about products, why don't I touch base on the products that I brought for this trip? Obviously they provided the Tacoma, they provided the awning and the tent, but I also brought a few things to power my camera gear and of course a fridge. So why don't we go inside and give you guys a little tour of what I brought. All right, so inside I did fold the seats down. I did not want to get these dirty or damaged on this trip. Here to my left, I brought my Angry 2000. This is a great unit that I keep as a backup at home, just in case the power goes out. This will definitely power a fridge, power any type of high wattage appliances. And of course, when I'm not taking the canopy camper, this is what I carry with me to charge my camera gear, to charge my drone gear, and of course to power a fridge or any other devices that I'm trying to power. It's got some all-terrain tires. It's got a little handle where you can kind of move it around if you want to, because it is kind of heavy. And it does also have a light, right? If you hold it and you're in trouble, it sends out a signal for SOS. And there's just plenty of ports, guys. You have plenty of AC ports, DC ports, USB-C, USB. Obviously we got the fridge plugged in, but an overall great unit. I do also have some solar panels for this guy, that in the case that I'm going out long term and don't have any type of shore power, then I can definitely power this with the solar panels. Now here on the other side, I do have my Ice Cold 20-liter fridge. This thing is great, very high quality, and I usually always keep this inside the canopy camper, just because I can, you know, have access to milk, anything I need that I just want to have inside the camper. And then on the other side, I usually carry the CFX 55. But overall, a great little fridge. Again, very high quality. I do carry my Pelican backpack at all times. This has all my fishing gear with a collapsible rod. I have the Ignic fire can up front here. Pelican backpack with all my camera gear. And if we go to the back, I simply packed, of course, a propane and a little front runner box that basically has everything I need to cook, make coffee, etc. Can't forget the Garmin inReach to communicate and text my wife, letting her know that I'm safe. Need the medic jug and a little table with my chair. But yeah, pretty simple, affordable setup. It's pretty much all you need if you want to just be out for a while. You know, you can always get a regular cooler, you can always get a smaller battery bank, but for me that I like to charge all the camera gear and of course just carry some food for a few days. It works great. So look at the steak is almost done. Gosh, I feel like I'm talking so much, but I hope this information is somewhat useful to you guys, and if it is, comment down below. A lot of the items are also on my website if you guys want to shop around, take a look, read more, and yeah, support by shopping through us. Of course, we're gonna hit it with some roasted macadamia ranch, baby. Still a little pink, but super juicy. A little bit of fat. So good. I'm telling you guys, Photonic. Sorry, bad manners. I'm eating while I'm talking while I'm eating. But I'm just so excited. The Comfort seasoning is fire. And now that it has some of this, I feel like I'm gonna have to bring it at camp all the time. Woo! It got cold. There we go. Good morning, guys. It's so dark in here. I was even surprised when my alarm went off at 5:45. It feels like it's still 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because there's absolutely no light coming through, which is pretty awesome. Guys, definitely got a boost of energy with the breakfast. Bacon and eggs for me always hits home, and I'm still sipping on my coffee, so we're gonna drink that throughout the morning. But now I do want to just touch base on a few of the features that this tent has to offer. So this is a 4-season tent, which means you can use it in any weather condition. They do have 3 models, which is, this one's going to be the 3 sleeper, weighs about 117 pounds. The 2-sleeper weighs 100 pounds, which is really light for a soft shell tent. And then they have a bigger unit that sleeps 4. Overall, very spacious inside. I think this would be ideal for a person like myself that travel with my wife and my kid. The inner layer inside, again, it is black. This morning, like I was telling you guys, no light actually went through. It was nice and dark in there. I could have probably slept for another hour if I wanted to. But overall, very nice inside, very comfortable. The mattress, very comfortable. It does have a cover that you can remove if you want to wash it, in case you spill something in there, or you know, a little accident in there, whatever it is, you can take that cover off and wash it. Now again, the small details, guys. The attachment points for the telescopic ladder machined, very high quality. They have quick releases on both sides to ensure that this ladder is safe when you're climbing in and out. Just pull these things out, and now your ladder is pretty much detached. When you want to reinstall it, pull the quick releases out, line up the hole on both sides, and your ladder is not going to go anywhere. Now, one thing that I noticed and I liked, especially when owning rooftop tents in the past, was the side rainflies. They actually set up automatically when you deploy the tent. I remember back in the day when I had the older tents, it was such a mission. I would always be sticking out my head trying to align the poles because usually the mounting locations are down below, while these guys set up automatically, and for me, that is a win-win. Now inside, very spacious. You'll see my my quilt here that I used last night. You'll have the windows on all 4 sides. If you do remove the rainfly, you also have a sky view, which opens up. You can open that up if you want to see the stars. And of course, just like the 270 awning, you also have a built-in light. If you hold it, it dims it. If you hold it again, you get that brighter option. This is the mattress that I was telling you guys about. Very comfortable. You do have that cover, which you can take off and wash it if needed. You also have little bags here on the side for your phone, anything you need. Plenty of storage up top as well. And if you look closely, you'll see that you have an opening or a vent specifically for an AC unit or a diesel heater. And you actually have 2 of these, one on the right side, one on the left side, giving you plenty of options to choose where you want to place your diesel heater at night. Now, if you're like me, guys, I hate condensation. So if you have all the windows closed, don't worry, you do have vents on both sides that allow some airflow inside, preventing any condensation from building up inside the tent. Again, a really well thought out unit, guys. And the little details, again, even just the foundation of this tent. These are the aluminum honeycomb panels that you often see on really high quality camper systems, and the fact that this tent has it tells you a lot. They're trying to keep these strong, they're trying to keep these very, very, very light, and overall, in my opinion, really just not trying to cut any corners and provide the best products that they can. Now, I'm pretty sure I probably missed a few other things, but the good news is I'll be linking everything down below in the description if you guys want to continue to read and learn more about the products. Again, they are located in Santa Fe Springs, so you guys can feel free to reach out to them directly. And if you're interested, you can order one for yourself. And yeah, guys, it's been an awesome time. Again, I really enjoyed camping in a rooftop tent once again. I do feel like we're going to continue working together. Hopefully, they let me borrow the truck once again with a different setup. I'll do it all day, every day, if allowed. So, guys, as always, I want to thank you guys so much for always watching, for your support. It means the world to me. We're going to get all packed up and get ready to go home.